guys, so in today's video I'm going to be doing a review on the brand new Chanel foundation. It's called Perfection Lumiere Velvet. If you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen yesterday I posted a picture of this and tons of you were requesting a full review, so I thought I would film one for you all today. A little bit of a disclaimer in the beginning, I am not being sponsored by Chanel, but they did send this to me as an advanced sample because it actually doesn't come out till next week. However, as you guys know, I'm a big fan of Chanel foundations anyway, so I was planning on buying this regardless to try out, so my review, I can honestly say to you guys, is 100% honest, is my honest, genuine thoughts, regardless of whether or not this was sent to me for free or not. And I hope you guys trust that, as always, in my videos. Another little bit of a disclaimer, if you can hear some banging or crashing or anything like that, we are currently getting our bathroom ripped out. So if there are any strange noises, you will know why. My house is not falling down, it's being ripped apart. Okay, so moving on with the review. Now, the Perfection Lumiere Velvet is actually the sister product to the Perfection Lumiere foundation. I wasn't a huge fan of that foundation because, in my opinion, it's too matte. However, this is also a similar product to my all-time favourite Chanel Lumiere Aqua foundation. I talk about this way too much in all of my videos. It's my all-time favourite foundation. I absolutely love it. So I felt like this was going to be kind of in between the Lumiere Aqua and the Perfection Lumiere. It retails for £33 in the UK. It's being launched on the 11th of April, and there are 9 shades in total, although I think in certain territories there's only a certain select number of shades available. The shade selections in Chanel foundations are always a little bit of a downside because while they do have 9 shades, I can vary myself from probably a B10 to a B40, which goes to show that the majority of them are targeted to fair or medium skin tones. There are a couple of darker shades, but like I said, they're not available in all territories, so it's kind of confusing. I would definitely recommend checking out your local Chanel counter when they launch to find out what shades will suit you, but if you are darker skinned, it might be a little bit of a downside because they might not have the exact shade for you. In terms of scent, it is a scented foundation. Chanel's products are usually not heavily scented, but they do have a scent to them, and it smells very similar to the other Chanel foundations. I think it actually smells most like the Soleil Tan de Chanel, but I'm pretty sure it's the same scent, but maybe the ingredients in the other foundations like adds a little extra to them, but it is a kind of light, slightly fruity, maybe a little bit peachy smelling scent. I don't actually know what the actual scent is, what makes it smell like that, but to me it smells quite fruity. In terms of the packaging, obviously it's in the exact same packaging as the Lumiere Aqua, but it is all black. I actually really like this packaging, even though it isn't as luxurious as some of the other Chanel foundations that come in glass bottles. For me, there's the same amount, there's 30ml in the carton, and for me these are so much more practical because they take up a lot less space in your makeup bag than the big glass ones do. So yeah, if you're looking for a luxury kind of dressing table product, then this doesn't look that amazing, but in terms of practicality it is really great and it fits the same amount in it, so you can't really go wrong. The first thing I noticed with this is that it is an extremely thin, runny formula, even thinner than the Lumiere Aqua. It's almost water-like, which is quite strange considering the Lumiere Aqua is called Aqua and this is called Velvet, but the formula of this is so light. It is slightly oily feeling. It definitely will have an oil in there. It's not an oil-free foundation as far as I know, but once it dries, it is so light on the skin. It almost feels like you're not wearing anything. The amount of coverage you get with this, I'm going to insert a picture of me doing my makeup with it so you can see like the before and after. I actually have okay skin at the moment. I have a couple of little spots here and there, but as you can see, the coverage in terms of evening out your skin tone is really nice. I would say it's a perfect everyday foundation. In terms of the finish, it is a little bit more matte than the Lumiere Aqua. It all depends on personal preference when it comes to the finish of your foundation, but I would say this is a very nice matte finish. It isn't too matte, it's not too dewy. I think it would be good if you do tend to suffer from oilier skin. Combined with a powder, I think it would be really nice. Staying power is really good. I would say it matches up to the Lumiere Aqua. I usually top up with concealer throughout the day, but I've noticed that it lasts kind of averagely throughout the day. It's not one of those 24-hour foundations that you have to actually scrub off your face at the end of the day. It does show some wear throughout the day, but generally I think most foundations do. One thing I would say about this foundation is that it feels super smooth on the skin. When it says velvet, it really means it. And as a comparison, I would actually say that this foundation is more similar to the Vita Lumiere Aqua than it is to the Perfection Lumiere, in my opinion. The consistencies are a lot more similar and the kind of application of them is a lot more similar. You can use your fingers to apply it. I personally use a brush because that's my favourite way to apply my Vita Lumiere Aqua as well. I have tried it with my fingers, it does work, but I prefer a brush. And all in all, I think it is a really good foundation. If you want something light and suitable for daytime and evening wear, I would say if you prefer a full coverage foundation, it's probably not for you, as it can be a light to medium, but it is fairly buildable. You wouldn't want to kind of build it and build it and build it because you might end up with quite a cakey look, but that is the same for every foundation, I'm pretty sure. In terms of building it up, you know, you don't want too much product on your face, but I would say, in my opinion, I think the Vita Lumiere Aqua is slightly better. For me, I think it is a more luminous finish, whereas this one is a little bit more matte, and personally I don't love matte foundations. However, I would definitely purchase this myself. I will definitely be using the rest of this, and I would definitely recommend it. If you do want a light daytime foundation but you prefer a matte finish, I think this is great. To be honest, I mean, a lot of people probably wouldn't notice too much difference between these two. They are very, very similar, and they're both lovely. But if I was pushed, I would say I would go for the Vita Lumiere Aqua instead. This one does feel a little bit lighter, so if you're concerned about something feeling heavy on your skin, then you might want to go for the Perfection Lumiere Velvet. But in general, like I said, they are very similar. All in all, this definitely gets a thumbs up from me. I think it is really good. I would definitely be interested to know your thoughts on this foundation. If you've tried it, then let me know in the comments section below. As a little bit of a bonus at the end of this video, I am also going to be giving away a bottle of these to one of you. If you guys want to try this foundation, then all you need to do is be a subscriber of my channel, write a comment in the comment section below, telling me what your current favourite foundation is, and all of the rest of the terms and conditions will be in the info bar below. It's open for 1 week, it's open internationally, and if you are under 16, please ask permission from your parent or guardian first. But like I said, all of the terms and conditions will be below, and you will get to choose your shade. So if you do win, I'll contact you asking which shade you would prefer. And that is it for my review of the Chanel Perfection Lumiere Velvet. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you did, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you again very soon. Also, if you want to see my review of the Chanel Vita Lumiere Aqua or of the Perfection Lumiere, I'll pop a link to those in the info bar below, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye! It's monthly favourites time again. I'm so excited about my monthly favourites this month. I know obviously every month it's your favourites, but this month I feel like